I just want to quickly talk to you about Fairfax Cryobank. They are today's sponsors. They are honestly, I consider them like friends now. I've been working with them for so long, and they're the ones that helped me have a second baby using a donor. They're incredible. They're so helpful. They have all the info that you could possibly ever need. Their customer service team is amazing. Okay, Doreen, shout out to Doreen. And everyone's lovely. Today, for being a listener or watcher over here, they're giving you 90 days of free access to donor profiles. That is a value of $149 when you use the code SingleMomMindset25. You can go browsing, you can get your girlfriends together, you guys could search, maybe have a little sparkling cider, little vino, whatever gets you happy, and make a really fun night out of it. Or if you prefer to do it solo, cool, you could check it all out after the video, of course. But of course, everything is going to be linked below. Single Mom Mindset 25 to get 90 days of free access. That's amazing. So thank you to our sponsors, and let's get into today's video. Hi, and welcome back. I feel like it's been a minute. It's been a couple of weeks of craziness behind the scenes. This is the first ever video, if you're watching on YouTube, that the sign is with us. She is here. She is present. And she will now be ever present. And I love it. I think it's so cute. But today I wanted to talk about how people often think, oh my God, like a single mom, you must be so lonely. Like, I can't imagine being a single mom. Like, I feel like I would be so alone. Like, how do you do that? It must be so sad. And I find it interesting because I have never been sad on my journey as a choice mom, but in comparison to engaged mom and parenting with my ex caused significantly more sadness in my life. And not to put all that on him, we just were not good together. And I don't like to give all the deets there. Maybe in the tell-all, we'll see. Okay, but yeah, that was significantly more sad, significantly more challenging, significantly less fun. And it was honestly more lonely to be parenting with somebody who wasn't necessarily on my team, or didn't feel like they were on my team a lot of the time, and feeling like I was doing it entirely on my own when there's somebody there who should be helping and should be carrying some weight and should feel like a teammate. That was lonely. Doing it on my own with intention and knowing what I'm getting into on the day-to-day, when I was choosing to have a baby on my own as somebody who already had a child on my own, I really knew what it was going to take for the most part. Yeah, it has been so not sad and so not lonely. It has been the opposite. It's been empowering. It's been exciting. And there's no one here for me to be like, help me with this. Like, why are you not on my team? There's nobody to question. There's nobody to be upset with, you know what I mean? Like, I chose this knowing that it would be all on me. So there's nobody to fight with over, not carrying their load, because I'm carrying it, and I went into it knowing that I would be carrying it on my own. You know what I mean? So it makes a huge difference. So we have the myth of the lonely woman. I just want to unpack really quick. Society has this idea that being alone, independent, okay, equates to being lonely. It's not necessarily true, okay? If you're choosing to be alone and you enjoy that sovereignty, you enjoy your solitude, you enjoy your independence, you're not going to be feeling lonely, right? It's just something that they like to put on women to discourage us from finding our courage and our independence and living a life that we enjoy, not by anybody else's standards, and not necessarily rushing to get married and rushing to have a partnership, because if you don't, then oh my God, you're going to be so lonely. How sad, oh my God, this old maid narrative. Like, if you're choosing it and you're happy with it, there's nothing to be sad about. You can't let them take that from you. Okay. We're conditioned to believe that a partnership is the thing that gives us fulfillment. Like, growing up, we're taught that, oh my God, once you have your wedding day, once that day happens, you're going to feel whole and you're complete and you're chosen and you have your Prince Charming and the beautiful life together and you've finally arrived. And it's like, for many women, and again, because of what I do, I get to talk to women of all sorts of lifestyles and backgrounds, and for the majority, the women that are married and or have been married or now divorced, the majority, okay, can say that marriage is not at all it's cracked up to be. It's not. And whether that's for the women or the men, it doesn't really matter. The fairy tale thing that we're all sold from a tiny little minuscule age is not real life. So the fulfillment comes from finding your own joy, filling your own cup, loving yourself, thinking that you are effing awesome, gassing yourself up, filling your day with things that make you feel confident and happy and loved and empowered and excited and maybe a little scared and like, you know, pushing outside your comfort zone. Those are the things that are going to fill you up. Those are the things that are going to make you feel fulfilled, do more things that make you happy. Signing a document, a legal document that is binding. It is a business agreement, whether you like to call it that or not. Sorry to take the romance out of it. That is what it is. Isn't the thing that's going to fill your cup, okay? It can be a beautiful part of your life and your journey and your story. It really can, but it's not the one size fits all dream life that we're taught that it's supposed to be. The thing that I see so much is, and drives me crazy, is that every romantic movie, every like Hallmark Christmas movie, every show for the most part, all the things always end with, if it's a happy ending, okay, it's like a horror or something, when it's a happy ending, it's almost always romance. She got the guy. Oh, now she can finally be happy. She's finally found her man. The movie can end here. Like, no. It's absurd to me. It is absurd to me. And it bothers me so much. Not only because I experienced it, I lived it, I got engaged, I thought I was, you know, I thought I had made it, this is the dream. And I bought into that for so long. But also, I have kids. I have a daughter who's 10 and her friends are already talking about like, oh, I can't wait to get married and wear a dress and all the things. And it's like, at 10, why is that their priority? Why are they being taught that that is the end goal? That should not be the end goal, girls, parents. It's not the end goal because there's no one that saves you. No one's saving you. Even in a marriage, they're not saving you. You need to save you. In any particular way that you need this quote unquote saving or somebody to rescue you or whatever it is, you have to have you. Because if you are fully dependent on somebody else rescuing you, there's actually this, I forget who said it now. It was probably on reality TV because I love me a Real Housewife series, okay? I like it. Sue me, okay? But they were talking about if you marry for money, you will pay for the rest of your life. And it's the truth in all things, not only marrying for money, but marrying for security, marrying because he gasses you up all the time and he makes you feel chosen. Like if you're giving away your power, you should feel awesome. You should feel chosen. You should feel worthy. Like you need to make yourself feel those things. You can't get that externally. Yeah, sure, like short little bursts of it can like fuel you up. Yeah, but you need to feel that way from the inside out, or you're always going to be outsourcing the good feelings and the security and the fulfillment and all the stuff. You need to be giving yourself those things. So hype yourself up. Seriously, like you see all those like affirmation girlies and it seems like it's silly, but it's not. You need to be telling yourself like, hey, I'm the bomb.com, and I'm aging myself right now, but I'm the bomb. I'm super cool. Oh my God. Like, I can't believe I did that. I'm freaking smart. Like, oh my God, I have really good ideas. I'm creative AF. Whatever it is, give that to you. Don't be looking around for somebody to hand it out to you. Like, give it to yourself. Gas yourself up. And we are taught, especially as women, like, okay, be humble. Shh, you know, if you're too confident, people aren't going to like that. And there's a difference between cockiness and being an egomaniac or egotistical and obnoxious and being like, hey, I deserve to be here. Hey, I deserve a seat at this table. Hey, I'm pretty awesome. Hey, I think I came up with a really great idea. Or, hey, I feel really great today. I've been working out at the gym, or I've been eating a little bit better. And weight is not what I'm talking about here, or shape or anything like that. You guys already know if you've been here a while. But I'm feeling really good. I drank all my water today. I've peed 107 times, but hey, I feel hydrated. I'm feeling really good. I met a goal, gassing me up. Okay, I don't need someone to be like, oh my God, you drank all your water today? You're so good. Like, no, I know I did. I'm gassing me up. Okay, because when we gas ourselves up and we feel awesome, we don't look for other people to do it for us. And we become stronger and more confident, and we don't need someone to be standing here beside us or to be giving us rings or to, stand beside us and say, I do, to feel like we've made it. Because you've already made it. You've decided yourself that you have. And you got girlies like me who are here to hold your hand and to tell you that you are awesome just as you are right now in your independence, okay? You deserve to feel hyped up right now in your independence. So the truth of the matter is that when a woman chooses a different path, solo motherhood, decides not to get married ever, decides to, be child free and, man free or whatever, relationship free, and do things differently, it freaks people out. It makes people uncomfortable because for so long we were taught that that was wrong. You are a witchy woman. You are like cuckoo. She's crazy. She's probably doing spells in her kitchen. Like, what is wrong with this voodoo lady? But they had to tell us that for control. Now, I'm not going to get all into this. I think you all know. But yeah, it is scary for people to see a woman happy on her own because it breaks the norm, quote unquote. So keep breaking all the rules you possibly can with harm to none, okay? All rooted in love, but you're gonna scare the crap out of people, and that's okay, okay? So if you have traditional family members that are like, what are you doing? You wanna be a single mom by choice? Are you crazy? It's crazy to them because they could never. It doesn't feel crazy to you because you can, okay? And you have friends like me that are like, you can do it. I've been doing it. I am nearly 10 years into solo motherhood, and I got pregnant with my son in 2020, nearly 5 years ago, because it was on Christmas Day. But yeah, it's been almost 5 years that I finally conceived, and it happened on my third IUI, and conceived my son as a choice mom using donor sperm. Had you told me when I was looking up my wedding dresses and the venues and stuff when I was engaged to my fiance, that this is what would have transpired in my life, I would have thought you were batshit. I would have thought you were crazy because I was doing things the right way, quote unquote, okay? I was doing it by the book. I was excited looking at flowers. I love orchids. I love calla lilies. So exciting. It's going to be gorgeous. Oh my God. We're looking at barns. I wanted to do the barn thing. That was really big then. I don't know what's cool now. But yeah, the rustic outdoor barn kind of thing with like cute, like it was like October, November was the goal. So it's cold and everyone's got to wear like wintry shawl things. And again, the calla lilies, which are some of my favorite flowers. And it was going to be stunning. Okay. Now the thought of doing that is like, no thanks. I would love to have a celebration like that, like a big birthday party and like maybe a barn setting and everyone wears the shawls and it's cold and all this stuff. Sure. But does the guy have to be there to help me cut the cake? No, I could do it. I can cut the cake with my girls, with my babies. And maybe that's against the rules. Maybe that's so woo-woo crazy of me. Oh my God, she's a witch. I'm a witch then. You know, if it makes me a witch to be happily raising my kids and trying to make small moments feel big and amazing and special, then she's a witch. Okay, I'm cool with that. You know, so yeah, you're gonna freak the people out that are used to tradition, but says everything about them and absolutely nothing about you. So I'm really curious what peace and fulfillment and a happy life looks like to you. As somebody who grew up with the Disney princess thing and the traditional thing, what your take is on a happy life. We're not the lonely ones. We are not. Us girlies, we are not the lonely ones. We are the ones that just gave ourselves permission to be happy and to do things our way. So go us. Hugs and loves to you. So if you're stepping into this level of sovereignty and you're looking for more support, all of my paid and free resources are going to be linked below. There's one for everybody depending on where you're at in your journey. If you're already a single mom, if you are starting out fresh and deciding to maybe have a donor conceived little baby, I'm here to support you. And I'm excited to be a small part of this journey with you. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.